Help. Time number 2 to show my second poem. Who should I share my poem with first? I mean, we just had a nice little moment with Sayori, you know? So I feel like we should keep that going on.
Oh my goodness! This is so good, Luda!
Huh?
I love it! Especially after yesterday's poem.
You're too honest sometimes, Sayori.
No, but really, I want to put this on my wall. Can I?
Sayori, you must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer at all. This is the second poem I've ever written. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing, yeah. I just, pick 20 words at random and apparently it makes for a good poem. So, yeah, alright.
Well,
if only it was that easy in real life.
Maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what I like either.
Jeez. I'm sure Yuri's opinion has to be a little more constructive than this. Maybe even Natsuki's. Are you sure you don't like it just because I wrote it?
Huh? Well, I'm sure it's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of other people, you know? So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem. It's a lewd poem!
It's a very lewd poem.
And that makes it feel extra special. Then I can feel your feelings in it.
There's definitely a lot of feelings to be felt. Sayori hugs the sheet against her chest. Wow, she's really feeling and hugging my poem. You're so weird, Sayori.
Well, I'm not very good at figuring out if poems are good or bad. But that's why I just go by my heart. If it makes me feel things, then it must be a good poem.
I'm not sure that's exactly how it works. Then again, I guess conveying feelings is a pretty important part of this whole thing. Yeah, I'd say so. Yeah, maybe. Like, it may not be the best poem in the world, but if it's able to reach a person emotionally, if it's able to touch their heart, then it succeeds in something, right? So it's good in that particular thing, at least. Honestly, I don't even know what kind of writing you like in the first place.
Yeah, me neither.
Well, why don't you at least try giving it some thought?
Aw, you wanna write something for me? That's so sweet.
Yeah, right. But you're always thinking about other people. You need to think about yourself once in a while. If you don't, you might end up getting hurt at some point.
Huh? Well, I don't really know what you mean, but I'll try to keep it in mind.
Well, whatever.
Anyway, let's see. I guess I like happy poems. Wait, sometimes I like sad poems too. Sometimes a little bit of both. There's a word for that, right? What's the word I'm looking for? Bittersweet. Yeah. I like things that are happy and things that are sad.
Happy and sad? I can't see you liking something sad, Sayori.
Well, I like happy the most. But sometimes, when you have a little rain cloud in your head, a sad poem can give the rain cloud a little hug. And make a nice happy rainbow.
Sayori, that's unexpectedly poetic, yeah. I'm like, if your poem is like even a little bit like that, I would be kind of impressed. Now I'm curious. Let me read your poem, girl.
Huh? It is? Maybe I'm getting a little better at expressing my feelings after all. Thanks, Luda. I should go write that down then. You can read my poem now, okay?
Alright. Holy shit, this is a long ass. Holy shit. Is this a poem or like a fucking dissertation paper or something? Holy shit. Alright. Bottles. I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. Pop off my scalp? Like the thing on your head? What? It's the secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine, all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger to pluck one out. It's warm and tingly, but there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe, and I put the bottle on the shelf with all of the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in bottles all in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends. Each bottle a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friend feels a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. It's pretty good so far. Oh shit! I didn't read everything yet! Oh! I accidentally clicked when I wanted to scroll down. Holy crap. Wait, can we check history? Oh, we can't. No, it's gone. Her poem is gone. Well, the part that we did read was actually pretty good, especially that second, shorter verse of the part. I like that one. Sayori, did you really write this?
Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was gonna write the best poem ever?
Yeah, but I didn't believe you. I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you.
Monika told me a whole lot. And I've been really in touch with my feelings recently.
I see that. It's almost kind of creepy.
Creepy?
Well, not exactly. God damn it, what if like the last part was actually pretty creepy? Okay, I'm just gonna reload and actually check out the last part. Just because I got curious when he said creepy. Alright, here we go. Where is it? Yeah. We read the down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go, like exploring a dark cave. Discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies. Digging and digging, scraping and scraping. I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally, all done, I open up, and in come my friends. In they come, in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them from the shelf, one after the other, holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts. Happy thoughts in happy thoughts in shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading, something, but all I hear is echo, 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 echo inside my head. What the fuck? Okay, that did end on kind of a creepy note, right? I liked how it started off kind of happy and kind of like it was sort of about making her friends happy, right? Like if her friends feel sad, she gives them like the bottle in which she kept the happy thoughts in, and then she gives it to her friends, sort of cheering her up, right? Cheering all her friends up, and they kept coming to her for more bottles, and then at the end, something creepy happens. I don't know. Maybe because her head was empty, because she plucks it out of her head, right? I don't know. It did end on kind of a creepy note. Alright, where did we... Here. This is where we left off. Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm just so used to you being cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it.
Thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little better. Writing is like magic.
You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up.
Yeah, writing's the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I
die. Don't get ahead of yourself. Don't die anytime soon. Sayori's always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. I wonder if this is one of those times. But seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. Alright, I don't know if like choosing whose poem first makes any difference, right? Because we'll end up reading every single poem of every single girl anyway. So, just makes me think like why not just go in like alphabetical, not alphabetical, but just like, you know, Natsuki, Yuri, Monika then. Because the order doesn't seem to mind who I pick. So Natsuki it is. Alright, lolly girl, are you ready? Are you ready for my amazing poem? Natsuki reads my poem. She keeps glancing at me, then back at the poem. She's like, damn it, it's actually better than last time. By now, she must have read it more than once. Huh? Is it that bad?
No, it's not. It's good. It's really good, okay? There, I said it. This wasn't supposed to happen at all. Why can't you just be bad at this? My poems are supposed to impress you, not the other way around.
You're trying to impress me?
Obviously, you think I'd let you enjoy Yuri's writing more than mine?
Damn, they're so competitive about that.
Give me a break.
Well, in that case, what's the problem with me trying to impress you?
I'll tell you. You...
Natsuki's face freezes, like she just realized something. I'm trying to impress you.
You're trying to impress me?
Natsuki vigorously scans her eyes over my poem one more time. Then, the poem slips out of her hands and flutters to the floor.
I have to use the bathroom.
Red-faced, wow! Where's she going? Natsuki quickly walks out of the room. Hey, Luda. Did you do something to Natsuki? I just saw her rush out like that. You didn't do anything terrible, did you? Wow. Is that the first thought that comes to your mind? I must have done something terrible? No. I just told her that. My voice gets caught in my throat. There's no way I could tell Monika that I'm trying to impress Natsuki. Monika sees the poem lying on the floor and swiftly picks it up. She reads through it, her smile not fading from her face. I see. You wrote this for Natsuki, didn't you? I mean, not really. In fact, didn't she like your poem a lot the other day too? I'm surprised you know her taste so well already. Are you sure you're not cheating, Luda? Cheating? What do you mean by that? Never mind. I'm just kidding. How would I be cheating? I didn't understand Monika's joke at all. Anyway, how do you think Natsuki feels about you? How would I know? Oh, you don't need to answer that. It was just something for you to think about.
Hey!
Natsuki comes up and snatches the poem out of Monika's hands. Neither of us had noticed that she had re-entered the classroom.
Did you read this, Monika?
Of course. I liked it.
You should really stop reading things that aren't for you, you know? You have a bad habit of doing that.
Huh? But Luda wrote this poem. And we're supposed to share with everyone, right? Natsuki freezes. She apparently forgot that my poem is technically for everyone to read.
Okay, well, I think Luda's done sharing his poem with everyone. It's not like anyone would want to read this anyway. In fact, I'm just going to hold on to this.
If you insist.
What? Why are you looking at me like that?
Like what?
Never mind.
Natsuki, I'll give you the poem, but that's not very fair to Yuri. Yeah, that means only Yuri hasn't read it because Monika read it just now. She hasn't gone to read it yet.
So what?
Well, I guess Luda's right, Natsuki. It's not fair if you don't let everyone finish reading it.
Fine.
Natsuki returns my poem.
It's not like she's going to like it, though. Anyway, read my poem now. And no, I won't let you keep it. This is my only copy.
Alright, well, there's significantly a lot more words on the page now. Amy likes spiders. Oh god. Does it have to be about spiders? Luda hates spiders. That's gonna be my next poem, okay? Just to counteract this poem. Who the fuck likes spiders? I can understand feeling neutral about spiders because, you know, they sort of do good things despite looking creepy. But liking spiders? Oh god, I mean, okay, my very first, like, ex-girlfriend, I'm pretty sure one time, I never saw it at her house, but one time she came to school with a fucking tarantula. She wasn't my girlfriend at that point yet. I don't know what the fuck I actually thought afterward. I must have just completely slipped my mind. But yeah, for some reason I remember it now. And then like a year later, I just started dating her or something like that. I must have completely forgot about the fucking spider because no way in hell if that happened now, I like the girl and I found out she has a fucking pet tarantula, I would nope the fuck out of that, okay? Hell no. No way in hell. Alright, let's read the loving spider poem. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. Okay, so far so good. I'm liking the poem so far, you know, it's insulting spiders, yes. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. It really sounds like, oh, Amy's actually a pretty nice, good person. But this one thing of her liking spiders, fuck it. Nope, that's a deal breaker. Alright, we're here. One time, I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? Oh god, she has like a spider-loving club? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers. And I'm gonna tell everyone. Damn. Damn. I mean, I guess is that how Natsuki thinks? Like, no matter how good, how nice of a person you are, if there's one thing she doesn't like about you and it's considered a deal breaker, then she doesn't want to be friends with you. I mean, I guess some people think like that. If it's spiders, I would kind of lean towards more agreeing with her. Right? Oh, man.
Not bad, right?
It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's.
Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do.
No, of course not.
Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with much simpler analogies, and it helps people realize how stupid they're being. Like, anyone would agree that the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk.
Do you know people like that?
Of course! It's about how everyone thinks my...
It doesn't matter how everybody thinks about your manga collection, is that it, Natsuki?
That doesn't matter. It can be about anything. I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or a guilty pleasure. Something that you're afraid if people find out, they make fun of you or think less of you. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes, as long as they're not hurting anyone and it makes them happy.
Ah, so that was the point of her poem. It wasn't that she thinks that way, it's to point out other people's, I guess, sort of stupidity slash stupid logic when it comes to that, right? That one weird hobby doesn't, you know, that's not the entire person. Just because Amy likes spiders doesn't automatically makes her bad or evil or anything like that. I guess that was Natsuki's point. And then the same applies to Natsuki, of course. Just because Natsuki likes manga doesn't mean that people should dislike her only for that reason. That she's a bad person or mean or whatever, right?
I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things.
Well, you're definitely right. At least, I can relate to that. And I'm sure a lot of other people can too.
It's what I do best, after all. I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. Like, conveying emotions is important. But I want to make people think, not just feel. Remember that. I'm gonna go write a good one for tomorrow, too. So look forward to it.
Alright. I get we entirely skipped what was her name? Something with an M. Fuck, I forgot her name. Monika? We entirely skipped her, so we only got Yuri left. Alright, girl. Show me your masterpiece. Are you still mad at me? Why would I be mad at her, huh?
For disrespecting Natsuki yesterday. Because reading this poem, now I know why you got mad at me. Because you prefer her writing over mine.
It's not really true. I was just exploring her type of style, you know? That's the thing, I'm new to this. I'm exploring all kinds of styles to see what fits best for me.
Meaning, when I disrespected her, I disrespected you too, didn't I? Oh no.
Yuri, you might be reading a little into this a little too much.
How could I be so stupid? I always let these things happen. Whenever I think before I speak, I just come off as awkward and unlikable. But if I speak without thinking, the things I want to keep inside come out and make people hate me. So, please don't force yourself to be around me. I know this is what Monika wants.
Monika, that was her name.
But it's not fair to you when you could be enjoying your time with Natsuki and Sayori.
Yuri.
Please. It makes it easier for me if you don't express any concern. Besides, I have my books with me. That's all I need.
Oh, poor girl. Yuri smiles sadly and puts her head down on her desk. Dang. It feels like she just doesn't get along well with people and doesn't know how to communicate well with other people, right? That's why she loves books more. I'm frustrated. I don't hate her, but it's as if she's not capable of listening to me over her own thoughts. And yeah, that's the thing as well, like, she's pretty pessimistic about herself, and she's sort of stuck in her own head, so she keeps telling herself bad things about herself to the point where she believes it. So even if we tell her good things about herself, she won't listen to it because she's too busy listening to her own bad thoughts. Damn it, Yuri. I sigh to myself. All I can do is accept that that's how she is. If she wants to be left alone, then I have no choice but to abide to that request.
Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today, so if everyone could come sit at the front of the room.
Is this about the festival?
Well, sort of.
Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members.
That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? We won't need much more than a few decorations. Sayori has been working on the posters, and I've designed some pamphlets we can give out during the event.
Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event.
Sorry. I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing.
Performing?
Performing?
Monika.
Yeah,
We're going to be having a poetry performance.
oh, a poetry slam, right? That's how they call it. Poetry slam. I love how they, like, you know, add such a cool word to try and spice in up poetry. Poetry slam. Like, it's supposed to be like a awesome, kick-ass, hyped event, and it's just poetry, people reading poetry.
Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is, we're also going to let anyone else come up and recite poems too.
Oh.
Sayori's putting it all on the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time.
Sayori, he's been coloring a poster. Holds it up for us to see.
You kidding me, Monika? You didn't already start putting those posters up, did you?
Well, I did. Do you really think it's that bad of an idea?
Well, no. It's not a bad idea. But I didn't sign up for this, you know? There's no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that.
I agree with Natsuki. I could never, in my life, do something like that.
Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear.
Guys, no, Sayori. I understand where they're coming from.
It's the stage fright, right? Or just the fear of sharing their work with strangers.
Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple of days ago. It's a lot to ask for them to recite their poems out loud to a room full of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that. So, I'm sorry. But
Oh, we got the butt.
I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and each put on a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about.
Yeah.
It's about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun. That's right. And it's those reasons that we're all in this club today. Don't you want to share that with others? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place. I know you do. I know we all do. And if all it takes is standing in front of the room for 2 people and recite a poem, then I know you can do it.
I gotta say, it was actually pretty good pep talk, you know? She made reciting the poem in front of a huge crowd seem like not a big deal. Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sayori looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sayori and Monika have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a little bit.
Well, maybe, but...
It looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left.
Okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to get it over with.
Alright.
Whew.
Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri?
Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone else's expectant faces.
I guess I don't really have a choice.
Haha, that's everyone. You're the best, Yuri.
This club is seriously going to be the death of me.
Oh gosh.
You'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other.
No way!
Monika, this is too sudden. Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers? Oh no. Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little more comfortable.
Can I go next?
Of course. Now, let's see.
Monika flips through her notebook to the specific poem she has in mind for herself. She then stands behind the podium.
The title of my poem is The Way They Fly.
Monika begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. That is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. Is this something she's done before? Or is she simply a natural? I mean, we shouldn't expect anything less from the club president. I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monika. Sayori looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't quite understand. And finally, Monika finishes her recitation. The 4 of us applaud. Good job, girl. Monika takes a breath and smiles.
That was so good, Monika.
Thank you very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayori? I'll go next.
Wow, Yuri's fired up all of a sudden.
Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Damn. Monika's performance must have given Yuri confidence. Keeping her head down, she quickly walks over to the podium.
This poem is called...
Yuri anxiously glances at each of us.
You can do it, Yuri.
It's called After Image of a Crimson Eye.
Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Yeah, she must have gotten like a sudden surge of courage. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Her quivering words transform into sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns in its structure that she enunciates with perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. Suddenly, she's finished. I feel like Yuri probably has a lot of, confidence issues as well. Like, she doesn't feel that confident about herself, even though she really, really should. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around her. as if she bewildered even herself. She just got caught up in the moment. It's up to me to save the situation. I'm the first to start applauding. Yeah, girl, good job, Yuri. Everyone joins me afterwards, and we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's not that we didn't want to applaud for her, but we were caught so off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back into her seat.
Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing.
Looks like Yuri is down for the count.
Okay, I guess I'm next then.
Sayori hops out of her chair and cheerfully walks to the podium.
This one's called My Meadow. Sorry, I giggled.
Sayori.
It's a lot harder than I thought. How did you guys do it so easily?
Try not to think of it like you're reciting to other people. Imagine that you're reciting it to yourself, like in front of a mirror or in your own head. It's your poem, so it'll come out the best that way.
I see. Okay then.
Sayori begins her poem. Somehow, it feels like her soft voice was made as a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheering like Sayori is. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this on a paper, I probably won't think much of it. But hearing it come from Sayori's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. I mean, that's the thing about poetry as well, right? Sometimes a poem can seem bad on paper, and then when you sort of read it, and you read it in the right way, it gives it a whole nother level of depth. Look at me, trying to pretend like I know so much about poetry. Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew through and through. Sayori finishes, and we applaud. Did it also end on like a creepy note?
I did it!
Good job, Sayori.
Even Luda liked it. I guess that's a good sign.
What does that even mean?
It came out nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely. But it might be that other poems wouldn't quite work as well with that kind of delivery. Huh? I don't really understand.
In other words, I've seen poems of yours that were where that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. They might need a little more force behind them, depending on what you're reading.
Oh, I know what you mean. Well, I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do in front of everyone.
Then next time, I'm going to make sure you pick a poem that challenges you a little more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know?
Okay.
Now, who's next? Natsuki?
Don't make me go before Luda. It's not like I can compare to you guys anyway. Might as well let Luda lower everyone's standard a little before I have to do it.
Wow. Damn. Mean much, Natsuki?
Natsuki.
It's fine. I might as well get it over with. But it's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. Yeah, I have 2 choices. I'll just have to go with what I wrote for today. I stand up and step in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyway. Sorry, I'm not as good as everyone else. Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your ability and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that you'll improve over time, though. Yeah, maybe. Alright then. That just leaves you, Natsuki.
Yeah. I'm going.
Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium.
The poem is called... Why are you all looking at me?
Is that what it's called?
Because you're presenting. Anyway, the poem is called Jump.
Natsuki takes a breath, and when she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. While she's still a little unenthused, her poem has a rhythm and rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken aloud. The words feel like they bounce up and down, as if giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes, and everyone applauds. She huffs back to her seat.
That wasn't so bad, was it? Easy for you to say. You better not make me do that again.
Well, I mean, you gotta do it at the festival.
Do you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people? I mean, doing it in front of other people will be way easier. I can put on whatever face I want for other people. But when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing.
That's surprising, Natsuki. I think it would be the other way around for me, yeah, kinda. With your friends, you usually feel more comfortable. Therefore, if you show a side of yourself which would be quote-unquote embarrassing, it's usually less embarrassing because those people know you better. At least that's how most people would think, and I probably as well. Whereas in front of strangers, you're like, oh shit, they don't know me. Anything would be embarrassing to them. But at the same time, other people think like, these are fucking strangers, I'll never see them again. So they don't care about embarrassing themselves in front of strangers. Although I'm not like that at all. For some reason I get really, I'm not comfortable around strangers. Nope.
Well, that's just how it is, so...
Well, I guess in that case, you won't have much to worry about for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope that you all have an idea of what it's like now. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting.
Jeez, I should probably find some other poem to recite instead.
That's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting in all this effort for the club. It makes me really happy.
Yeah, no problem.
Okay, everyone. I think that's about it for today. I know the festival is coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well.
Oh god, another poem.
It's been working out really nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow, and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday is the big day.
I can't wait.
I can do this. I can do this.
Alright. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monika, but I'll do my best to get through it. If it's for the sake of the club, and impressing Monika, then I'll have to do my best.
Ready to go, Sayori?
Oh wait, that's me. Ready to go, Sayori?
Yep. Look at you two, always going home together like that.
Wow, jelly much, Natsuki?
It's kind of adorable, isn't it?
Jeez, guys. Don't make such a big deal out of it.
It must be a little nice, though.
Well, how am I supposed to respond to that?
It's okay, Luna. You don't have to say it.
Whatever, let's go already. I walk home with Sayori once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today, Sayori is being a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, Sayori.
Sorry, I was spacing
Oh
out.
wow, where's your head at, girl? Oh, no wonder.
I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get to... I mean...
Sayori fumbles with her words.
So, let's just say that one day, Yuri asked to walk home with you.
Huh?
What would you do?
What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me on the spot here. I would walk home with Yuri. I would still walk home with Sayori. I guess let's go with that one, right? Considering she's the person standing in front of us right now and we wouldn't want to insult her. I would still walk home with Sayori, yeah, of course. Sayori, you really think I would ditch you for Yuri?
Huh? But she's so beautiful and smart.
Jeez, I already see her in the club every day. Besides, you always seem to really like going home together. I wouldn't just ruin that for you.
You're so silly, Luda. You think about me too much sometimes. Yuri would deserve it if she wanted to, so...
Sayori, I've already made up my mind. I really can't figure you out sometimes.
Sorry.
Besides, what's the point in speculating something that's never going to happen? The conversation trails off. It's kind of a weird thing for Sayori to care so much about, but I want to respect her and keep her happy too. Then again, the festival is only a few days away. Who knows what will happen in that time? Something interesting for sure. Oh, damn. Alright, third day. Third day of poetry slamma-jamma. Alright, let's just pick some random words again, right? Infallible, effulgent? I never heard of that word. Fickle, depression, lust, after image, imagination, defeat, dazzle, sugar. Imagination, just like my girlfriend. Intellectual, essence, determination, pure, anxiety, shopping, shame, secretive, waterfall, kitty. Here, kitty, purr, purr, purr. Misfortune, incongruent, boop. Frightening, time, fireworks, fear, swimsuit, misery, alone. Frightening. That's what Sayori's poem made me feel a little bit earlier. Vivid, ribbon, broken, poof, explode, death, embrace, candy, childhood, nature, ribbon. For some reason I'm only thinking about Sayori now with her ribbon. Fantasy, marshmallow, nibble, passion, friends, extraordinary, cage, horror, inside, despise. Horror. Starscape, sensation, dream, sunny, sunset, kiss, ocean, vanilla, hop, memories. Nikobara. Sing, eternity, joy, bouncy, contamination, love, hope, warm, puppy, fester, puppies, doggies, doggos. Whisper, existence, headphones, lipstick, music, pink, suicide, color, cheeks, captive. Let's go with pink here. Cry, aura, valentine, tragedy, ambient, disown, raindrops, precious, shiny, clouds. I like shiny things. Pleasure, happiness, heaven sent, pain, bed, promise, sadness, journey, unstable, vitality. Journey. I love the Journey game. Disarray, jumpy, heart, infinite, pout, lollipop, bliss, empty, treasure, whistle. Let's go with heart. Party, peace, sweet, portrait, melancholy, kawaii, papa, scars, desire, wrinkle. Kawaii, of course. Kawaii. Awesome, universe, playground, silly, heartbeat, graveyard, family, fluffy, unending, wrath. Fluffy, rose, sucky, socks, uncontrollable, whirlwind, judgment, entropy, milk, loud, spinning, wonderful. I just gotta go for sucky there, okay? Lucky, bunny, clumsy, cute, climax, adventure, disaster, skipping, analysis, parfait. Let's go with climax. This will be the climax of our poetry. Flower, laugh, uncanny, blanket, agonizing, troll, prayer, games, anime, vivacious, anime of course, together, daydream, cheer, charm, meager, anger, lazy, jump, bubbles, smile, bubble, pop, email, nightgown, feather, amazing, unrestrained, calm, peaceful, mouse, melody, strawberry. Let's go with melody there. Hair, massacre, unrequited, atone, dance, vacation, fun, incapable, excitement, heard. I like fun time. Romance, sparkle, vertigo, disoriented, forgive, covet, beauty, special, inferno, sticky, beauty. That was the last word. Oh man, I'm the last one here again. Don't worry, I just walked in too. Were you practicing piano again? Yeah. You must have a lot of determination, starting this club and now picking up piano. Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. Remember that the club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you. And I'm super happy that you're all willing to help us out for the festival too.
I can't wait for the festival.
Wait, what? Natsuki is excited about it?
It's gonna be great.
Huh? Weren't you complaining about it just yesterday, Natsuki?
Well, yeah. I'm not talking about our part of the festival, but it's a whole day of school where we get to play and eat all kinds of delicious food.
You sound a bit like Sayori all of a sudden.
Monika, do they usually have fried squid?
Squid? That's a pretty specific thing to look forward to.
Oh, come on. Are you saying you don't like squid? You of all people?
Huh? I didn't say I don't like it. Besides, what do you mean by you of all people? I don't know, she doesn't look like a squid lover to me or like a, tentacle hentai girl. But I could be wrong.
Because it's writing your name. Monika.
I don't get it.
Huh? That's not how you say my name at all. Also, that joke makes no sense in translation.
I was gonna say, I don't fucking get it at all.
Hmm?
Never mind. I'm guessing if you know what the like how you spell Japanese in Japanese, Monika, or something? Maybe it's like it uses similar kanji, or like the Japanese character, right? It looks similar to squid or something like that. I don't know. That's probably where the joke lies, in there somewhere.
Let's just focus on our event for now, okay? Fine. Your reactions are as fun as Yuri's or Sayori's anyway.
Excuse me. Where's Sayori anyway? Oh, there you are. Sayori is sitting at a desk in the corner of the room, looking down at nothing. I walk over to her. Hey, Sayori. I wave my hand in front of her face. Huh? You're spacing out again.
Sorry. Don't mind me. You can go talk to everyone else.
Huh? Is everything alright?
Of course. Why wouldn't it be?
It just feels like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming things.
Jeez, you worry too much about me. I'm fine. See?
Sayori shows me a big smile.
Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone.
Well, alright. If you say so. I worriedly glanced at Sayori before turning back towards everyone else. But the conversation had already dispersed, with everyone back at their usual activities. Maybe I should ask Monika if she's noticed anything about Sayori recently. Since they've been preparing for the festival, they must be spending a lot of time together. I timidly approach Monika, who is shuffling through some papers at her desk.
Luda, what's up?
Hey, I know this might sound a bit strange, but have you noticed anything up with Sayori recently?
Anything up with her? In what way do you mean?
Maybe I'm just reading into it a little too much, but she seems a little downcast today.
Oh, you think so? I can't say I've noticed anything about her.
Monika peers across the room at Sayori, who is idly dragging a rubber eraser up and down her desk.
Maybe there is something on her mind. But I'm surprised I'm not the one asking you, Luda. You certainly know her a lot better than I do.
Yeah, but she's never really like this. She's always talked to me about things that bothered her. But this time, when I asked her, she was really dismissive, which might mean that it has something to do with me, maybe? Sorry, I know it's not your problem. I just wanted to know, or I wanted to ask if you knew anything. So I'll drop it now.
No. It's important to me too. I mean, I'm also friends with her. And I also care about the well-being of my club members, you know? Maybe I'll try talking to her myself.
Huh? Are you sure about that? She seemed like she wanted to be left alone.
Are you sure? Maybe she just has a hard time bringing it up with the person of interest.
Person of interest? Yep, you're truly Luda. What do you mean by that?
I'm saying that the thing on her mind might be you, Luda.
Me? How on earth would you come to that conclusion?
Well, I probably shouldn't say too much, but Sayori talks about you more than anything else, you know?
Huh?
She's been so much happier ever since you've joined the club. It's like an extra light was turned on inside of her.
What? No way. Sayori is always like that. She's always been full of sunshine. Yeah, of course, to us it seems that way because she is like that when she's around us, and we only see that side of her because when she's around us, that's when we see her, right? So, yeah. It's not any different now than it has always been.
You're so funny, Luda. Have you ever thought that maybe you've always seen her as so cheerful? Because that's just how she is when she's around you?
Bingo! Ding 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 ding! We got a winner!
I said too much. I'm sorry. What do I know anyway? I didn't mean to jump to conclusions. You should just forget about what I said. I'll try to talk to her, so try not to think about it for now.
Alright. Monika smiles meaningfully. I know she said to forget about it, but I already know that I won't be able to get her words out of my head. Monika stands up from her desk and walks across the room to where Sayori is sitting. I watch her kneel down next to Sayori and gently talk to her. but she's keeping her voice so quiet that I can't hear her from here. Of course, that's on purpose. I sigh and sit myself down. I know Sayori told me not to worry about her, and to have fun with everyone else. But that's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. Exactly how much do I care about her that I'm letting this weigh me down so much? Now it feels like I'm the one behaving out of the ordinary. But there's nothing I can do besides wait for Monika.
Hey, you!
Huh? I look up to see Natsuki next to me.
Are you just gonna sit there and keep staring at nothing? There isn't that much time, so...
Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to make you worry or anything.
It's not like I'm worried. I was just...
Natsuki glances down at her side. He's holding a volume of manga in her hand. She's like, I was just thinking, maybe we could repeat our earlier session. Oh, that's right. Something just came up for a minute, but we can get started now. I won't make you wait any longer.
Jeez. Now you're making me feel like a jerk. If something's bothering you, then you can just tell me to leave you alone, and I will. I mean, assuming you didn't feel like talking about it or anything.
She's practically mumbling that last part. Nah, I'm probably making it seem like a much bigger deal than it actually is. I've just been thinking about Sayori, that's all.
Sayori? Thinking about her?
Yeah, she seems pretty down today, but she didn't want to admit it to me, so I can't help but wonder if something happened to her.
Oh.
Natsuki exhales.
Well, first of all, you should really work on your phrasing. But anyway, you're her best friend, right?
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah. Then in that case, I think you should trust her a little bit more. If she needed you, then you would be the first person she would go to, right?
Well, I guess that's true.
I mean, some people just have those days.
That's true, you have just a sad day here and there sometimes,
You can't always avoid it. If anything, she probably doesn't want you to worry about her because it's not important.
Yeah, that's kind of what she said to me. Maybe it's not right for me to go against her wishes.
Exactly. If she needs you to worry about her, then it'll be a lot more obvious.
Yeah, I should have thought of it that way from the start. Damn, you're actually pretty smart, Natsuki. She gives good advice. Natsuki fiddles with the book that she's holding in her hands.
She really means a lot to you, doesn't she?
Don't get the wrong idea or anything. We've just been friends for a long time. It's normal to be worried about your friends. I mean, you're worried about me, so...
I was not! Jeez, if you're fine, then let's hurry and get started already.
Yeah. I pull out the first volume of Perfect Girl out from my bag. Natsuki takes it from my hands, then quickly turns it over, presumably to check for wrinkles. Don't worry, girl! It's still in mint condition, okay? I did not fold it or break it, in any way, shape, or form. Hey, come on. I'm not that careless. I handle manga all the time,
I just wanted to make sure. Can you blame me for being paranoid? I don't give people my manga every day,
That's true. I don't blame you.
Well, anyway, let me put this one back. I'm gonna go get the next one, okay?
I thought she already had a manga in her hand. Natsuki makes her way to the closet, and I follow her.
So, you're gonna tell me everything you thought, right? Where did the last volume leave off again? Oh, I forget.
The chapter ended when Minori and Alice found...
Monika!
Natsuki's voice resonates out from inside the closet. Huh? I peer inside. All of Natsuki's books are lined up on the top shelf. Uh-oh.
Did you move my manga again?
Sorry. The teacher got mad at me for taking up so much space in her closet. So I had to move some stuff around and clean up a little bit. This is exactly the conundrum I told you about earlier, right? Where it's like, yeah, we're fine with how everything is, and then the mother in this situation, / Monika, is like, oh, this is dirty. It needs to be cleaned up, even though we didn't ask her to, and then she moves shit around and you can't find what you were looking for. It's all still there. You just had to organize it a bit. The top shelf is far above Natsuki's head. Ah, she can't even reach it, poor girl. We need to get her a step stool. I feel like that's, if her birthday is sometime soon, we need to buy her a step stool. She makes a futile hop, trying to figure out how to reach her manga.
Jeez, this is so inconvenient. I'm moving these all back down. There's plenty of room on these shelves. And besides, they're all pretty to look at when they're all lined up. Why would you want to waste that on the top shelf?
Natsuki, there's a stool on the wall there. In the closet, there's a collapsible stool that's hanging on the wall. Oh, there's one already. Well, don't need to buy her one then. If you want, I can reach up and hand them to you.
I can get them myself.
Natsuki grabs the stool from the wall and folds it.
You think I'm too short or something?
I didn't call you a chibi or anything like that. I mean...
I knew it! Well, you know what? Just watch me.
Natsuki hops onto the stool, which ends up being a little wobbly because of its collapsible design. Careful!
I know what I'm doing!
Standing on the stool, Natsuki's fingertips reach the top shelf. The stool would be enough for me to easily grab the books, but Natsuki is being stubborn as usual. Natsuki uses her fingers to scoot one of the smaller boxes to the edge of the shelf.
See? Yeah!
The box suddenly tips. Uh-oh! Natsuki barely catches it before it falls to the floor, but the stool wobbles. Losing balance, Natsuki hops off the stool. Thankfully, she was able to stay on her feet. Damn, she's a nimble girl. She was able to land on her feet, because usually, you know, I feel like this would be a typical anime/visual novel moment where a girl just tips over and we either catch her or, you know, she falls down and it's she lands in a very convenient spot/position where we can see her pantsu. She holds the box triumphantly.
There!
Having almost fallen, Natsuki is a bit shaken up. Jeez, no need to prove yourself to me. There's no way you'll be able to get the bigger box like that. I can reach them, so just...
I said I can do it! I don't want your help, okay? I'm gonna go get a chair. Just hang on.
Natsuki forces her way past me out of the closet.
Let's see...
The classroom chairs have the desk attached, so they're too inconvenient to fit into the closet.
Aha!
Natsuki trots over to the teacher's desk, which has a computer chair behind it. Uh-oh. She rolls it on its wheels back over to the closet. I know this from experience, okay? It is definitely not the stablest thing to stand on, a computer chair, you know, or just a chair that has those tiny wheels on it, a desk chair, for example, right? Those are not stable to stand on at all. It's a little dangerous, since the chair swivels and rolls exactly. But I've already learned my lesson, so I keep my mouth shut. Fine, you know, if you want to do this, Natsuki, go right ahead.
Eesh.
Natsuki climbs onto the chair and slowly bounces onto her feet. Since she refuses my help, I take a seat with my back against the side of the doorway and just simply watch.
Ah, here we go. See? I can easily do it now.
She's doing pretty good job, I think. Although, like, from the look on her face, she's like, you can kind of tell that she's barely doing it. She's struggling really hard and like, I have to do this. I can't fail in front of Luda after I said that I could do this. I have to. Come on, Natsuki. Natsuki grabs a stack of manga and bends down to put it on the shelf below.
What? Ah!
The chair swivels. Natsuki catches herself on the shelf.
What are you doing? Can you at least hold the chair steady instead of sitting and doing nothing?
Who was it who told me not to help, huh? Yeah, I got you. I hold the chair while Natsuki reaches back up. I can almost see up her skirt. Oh, just like slowly, like we gotta get like the perfect angle, so we just like lean backwards a little bit while slowly going downwards. Gah. I force myself to turn away. Natsuki seriously didn't think this through. And when she realizes I'll be dead, yeah, she'll kill me. Like literally, she'll throw the stack of manga onto my head. Boom.
Hup.
Natsuki wraps her arms around the Parfait Girls box set, easily the largest one on the shelf.
Heavy. Hey, Luda. I don't think I can bend down without falling. Hurry up and take this one.
Huh? But then I have to let go of the chair.
That's fine. Just for a second. Hurry up.
Alright. Let me just stand up. I slowly release my grip from the chair.
What do you mean stand up?
Oh no! We were totally not like sitting down or crouching down. Natsuki looks down at me. Uh-oh.
Why are you all the way back? Huh?
Natsuki looks like she just realized something. Oh shit, I'm doomed. I'm screwed. But she'll lose her balance if she moves. Natsuki, the box!
What are you looking at? You're trying to look at my...
Natsuki's legs shake. I'm not. I'm totally not. It was convenient. Natsuki, don't try to move. Just give me the box.
You perv! You set me up! Go away! Get out!
But...
I'll do it myself!
The chair suddenly swivels beneath Natsuki's feet. Natsuki!
Yeah!
The scene turns to chaos in a split second. The chair flies from under Natsuki's feet. Uh-oh! Frantically, I try to catch her. The box topples out of her hands, and the books go flying. I got you! Gah! Crash! The full force of Natsuki's body against me throws me to the ground. A whole bunch of books pelt me in the face. Natsuki tries to shield herself with her own arms as her face lands straight onto my chest. Ugh. My right arm and my back seriously felt the impact. Slowly, Natsuki comes to her senses. Gah. She presses her arms straight into me to prop herself up.
Huh?
Natsuki seems to realize that it's not the floor that's beneath her. Yep, it's something a little more fleshy.
Gross! Gross!
What? I'm gross? Are you kidding me? Gah. A fist pounds into my chest. Why am I gross? What the heck? I saved you! Natsuki then hoists herself to her feet.
What were you thinking? You sicko!
Everything okay over there? I heard a loud noise. Monika suddenly peers in.
Monika! See what happens when you put the manga on the top shelf? Are you trying to kill your club members or something? Jeez.
Sorry.
Oh, and one more thing. It seems like your most recent club member is a total pervert. So I hope you're happy.
I didn't! Somehow, it's impossible for me to explain this whole bizarre situation to Monika. I feel like no matter how we spin it or how we tell the story, everyone's going to come to the conclusion that I'm a pervert. I didn't do anything. I swear. I know. Don't worry. Monika says that quietly to me. Looks like I'm off the hook. Oh, it seems like they're familiar with Natsuki's shenanigans, huh?
Oh no! My...
Huh? I look down. Uh-oh, the manga, right? Natsuki's kneeling on the floor, holding one of the books that are scattered all over. There's a large diagonal crease along the page that she's desperately trying to smooth out. Oh god, it's just a crease. It must have landed on the page. Natsuki tries a bit more to fix the crease, but she can't get it out. Suddenly, she gives up and slams the book shut, then throws it to the floor. Whoa! Instead of continuing to yell, she just lowers her head. Natsuki, are you...
No!
Natsuki's voice squeaks. I see tears on her face. I'll help get the crease out, okay? It's partially my fault, so... Natsuki shakes her head, still looking down. Aw, poor girl. I mean, as little as a tiny deal it might seem to us, right? You can tell how much it means to Natsuki. Like, manga means so much to her. She always takes good care of it, and then because of an accident, a crease happens. It still sounds so silly, right? Just a tiny crease, but still. Yeah, to her it's a big deal. A crease in her manga on one of the pages.
No! don't even care that much. I'm just having a really bad day today.
Natsuki sobs again. Oh. It seems like a culmination of things, a number of other things that went wrong today. And then this as well, her manga, the one thing that's supposed to give her like peace and happiness, and even that is making her sad right now.
I didn't mean to take it out on you. I really didn't mean to.
It's fine. Is there anything you want to talk about? Natsuki shakes her head.
Just every day is so hard. I just want to come to the club and...
Natsuki falls silent again. I can't press her, so I can only do what I know how to do. Alright, well, I'll help clean this up. And I'll move the rest of your manga for you, okay? I pick up volume 2 of Parfait Girls. We'll set this one aside. This'll help you cheer up a bit, right? We can get started on it once I'm done here. Natsuki looks up with her glossy eyes. Her lip quivers. Oh my god, she looks so sad.
You're really nice to me.
Huh? That sounds really strange. Coming from Natsuki, I didn't expect it at all. Well, I'm just treating you like a friend, you know? Natsuki lowers her head and stifles another sob. I'm not sure what happened to her today, but being nice is the least I could do. The next couple of minutes are silent between us as I begin gathering the scattered books. I make sure to slip them into the box in their correct order. After a little bit, Natsuki starts helping. It isn't long before we're done, and I'll hoist the box onto the shelf where Natsuki wanted to put it. Then, I get on the stool and quickly finish moving the rest of her books from the top shelf. Alright, that should do it. I hop off the stool. Natsuki averts her gaze.
Thanks.
It's nothing. Natsuki is holding the volume I set aside in her hands. Alright, I'm ready.
Good. Even if you weren't, I'd make you anyway. You're taking responsibility for what you said. The thing about cheering me up.
If you insist. We sit in the same spot as last time, and I open the second volume. Natsuki's mood quickly improves, laughing and pointing things out to me. She's surprisingly sharp, making note of a lot of subtle, repeated jokes and background elements. In the end, I'm pretty impressed by how everything ties together in this manga. I guess Natsuki has good taste after all. After some time, Monika gets our attention as usual, and it's time to share poems again. Guess I'll be holding on to this for now.
Yep. Even you sound more enthusiastic this time.
Well, I'm starting to get into it, you know?
Told you.
Yeah. I return to my seat and slip the book in my bag.